Now, a Spitfire was the star attraction at Exeter Airport today as the RAF celebrates its 100th anniversary. A number of vintage and modern aircraft took part in a fly-past earlier on today, with plenty of attractions planned for the weekend. Well, Nick Smith is outside the airport for us. So, Nick, today the Spitfire may have been the star attraction, but you've got another impressive plane there tonight.
Certainly so. It's not every day you come face to face with one of the famous Red Arrows, a Hawk T-180 jet. And let's take a quick look at some of these magnificent aircraft in action. With a top speed of over 600 miles an hour and at a cost of around £80 million to build one, it certainly doesn't come cheap. Now, the aircraft which I'm stood next to here in front of the terminal building at Exeter Airport will be here for the duration of the weekend for many aircraft enthusiasts to come and visit, and it's here to mark the centenary of the RAF. And there have been plenty of events going on here today to celebrate that famous milestone, as well as some extra special visitors down on the airport's runway. An icon of British design and engineering, taking to the skies above Exeter this morning, the special guest for an event organised to commemorate a century of the Royal Air Force. Touching down on the Exeter Airport runway, bearing the city's emblem on its side. Well, you don't get more iconic than the Supermarine Spitfire, the hero of the Battle of Britain, and it wouldn't be a 100th anniversary of the RAF without one of these aircraft taking centre stage to celebrate it.
Flying Spitfire is the most incredible thing for two reasons. It is the ultimate freedom in terms of an aeroplane. It has bags of power, bags of manoeuvrability, and you're in this tiny little space with just your head sticking out of the top of it. The controls are very light, so you stop thinking about moving this machine around the sky, and it feels like they're your wings. It feels like it's you flying in your body. It's the most incredible experience in that way.
Named the Spirit of Exeter, the aircraft was restored locally just outside the city, and some hope the Spitfire's presence today will serve as a reminder of the airport's role during the Second World War.
Exeter was a sector fighter station throughout the Battle of Britain, saw a lot of action. We felt it was appropriate to remind people of the association with the Air Force and to encourage the support for today's Air Force.
Onlookers could also enjoy plenty of other attractions from the history of aviation, along with some modern planes used by the Air Force today.
So we've already seen Hercules aircraft. There's also going to be A400Ms and a C-17, all coming from Brize Norton. We have some local reservist units here, and just out the front of the airport, if you go and have a look, then there's a Red Arrow out there that members of the public can have a look around.
As Exeter celebrates in style for 100 years of the RAF.
Nick Smith reporting. Right.